Hi, I want to share with you today a story about a prophetic dream that I had and how powerful my dreams have been for me, my sleeping dreams, to help me uncover some subconscious thinking that needed to be healed, along with just prophetic maps for me to follow. And the ones that have been super profound for me, I write down. I've journaled for years. It's been my way of, it started when I was 5 years old. I started journaling because I felt like it was a safe place to unload and to process, because I had a lock and a key. I felt like it's my secret, no one will read it. And then we need that safety. We need to know that when we're processing that, it's not going to be judged. So I kept that up my whole life, and I'm so glad I did, because the dreams that I've had often, not always, but often have been big, profound maps for me to follow. And this particular dream is incredible. So I want to share with you. On April 16th, 2017, it was Easter Sunday. At the time I was living in Alabama, I had this dream. I'm going to read you pieces of my journal entry that's right here in this book. Yeah. And so I had a dream last night, and I met an angel. I woke up in my bed to find the ceiling of my home removed. I could see the sky and the treetops and this middle-aged man with enormous silver, magnificent wings. And he faced the east as my head and my bed faced the north. He was looking into my future. I knew this in my dream. He was looking into my future. So I was like, pay attention. What's he see? What does he see? He stood upright in the air, hovering with no effort. And I was in awe of seeing this. I knew I was dreaming, yet I wasn't. It felt real, and was intentionally a moment for me to observe. All right, so my spirit knew it was up. So the angel was wearing medical scrubs, and I even wrote laugh out loud, because I remember that being sort of funny. Like, why is he wearing medical scrubs? But there was about a full minute of quiet observation of him just being there above the bedroom. And he was a bit larger than human size. His wings were not visibly moving, but I heard the sound of hummingbird wings in my ears. So beautiful. I love birds. He was eating Certs candy. Do you remember the Certs candy? I don't even know if they make that anymore, but it was Certs, like the little breath mints. And breath mints, coming back to that. And something, he was eating Certs candy or something, I wrote. And he then looked down at me, and he came right next to me. And he sat next to me, and he said nothing. He just smiled a smile like I've never seen before, that energetically felt like full laughter, but without the voice. And I wrote all of this down. He felt jolly, full of fun, love, and laughter. He reached out and gave me a cert. It was big. It was a big cert. And it had the numbers 35 on it, which has baffled me for years, but hold on. And then he flew away. I immediately was inquisitive in my mind of these numbers. Like, I understood little bits, but I was like, 35, what's up with that? So I put the cert or token in my backpack, the front pocket where I keep the things I need readily to access when I travel. Okay, travel is underlined. At that particular time, I was really manifesting doing retreat work. At another segment of the dream, I was digging into my back pocket to show someone my token, and I couldn't find it, but I knew it was there. There were two, but one was counterfeit. And I could not show anyone the real one, no matter how hard I dug for it. I had to trust it was in there, and it was just for me. And so through analyzing the dream, I wrote, the Lord delivered fresh pneuma means breath. I even wrote breath and spirit in parentheses. Directly to my hand, just here. And perhaps to deliver, I wrote this, perhaps to deliver the medical community. He wants me to be a mouthpiece to bring fresh life, fresh pneuma into old ways of doing things. So I must weigh my words wisely and speak what he gives me to say only. So I placed the cert in my backpack front pocket, and when the Lord stands behind you, Isaiah 33. God has and will remove my ceilings, my barriers and all limitations. No one else can and will see it because it was a gift from me and me alone. It is no surprise that the Lord gave me this gift on Easter. I love my cert, all underlined. I love my cert. And I will bring you glory with it. Help me to do so. April 16th, 2017. 5 years ago, that in April, I had this dream. In April, 5 years later, I was in the somatic breathwork practitioner program, delivering fresh pneuma to the medical community to transform and to help in this movement of seeing things differently through about what it takes to heal our nervous system. So that's one observation that I had about this dream. But the other was this 35. And this 35 was baffling to me. And the 35 in my book that I wrote down is this large with a 35. So that's the cert. Had ruffled edges. It said 35. And 35 really just, I couldn't figure it out until Aaron gave me in my engagement bracelet this token of 35. It's not a 35. It's an Om symbol. And 5 years ago, Aaron was 35. God is so good. And just know that you're being led, you are being guided, you are supported. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you, Lord, for all the gifts. Thank you for my token, and thank you for my pneuma. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.